you are injured or have your property damaged by a drunk driver, there is help to make sure you are not caught with the bill. Here to help us is attorney Tara Lowe. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Claire. Thank you.
So how common do you see drunk driving accidents?
Well, unfortunately in Abilene we see them way more often than we would like to. It's become a lot more common, and especially this time of year. 4th of July is one of those times where everybody wants to go out and have a little bit too much to drink and not get a designated driver. So unfortunately this time of year is one of the worst.
And so what do you need to do if you are in an accident with a drunk driver?
Well, there's a few things. The first thing, obviously, is if you are injured in an accident with a drunk driver, primary focus is going to be your medical treatment. So go get your medical treatment, take care of that, make sure you're okay, your loved ones are okay. Next thing would be you probably need to free consult with a personal injury attorney like myself or any of the others in town. You need to get that consult to see what all options are available to you. Oftentimes there are several other potential people at fault for that accident besides just the driver himself, and that's something that an attorney can help you navigate through. And
so how does insurance work in this case?
Well, that's an interesting question. Anytime you're involved in an accident, whether a drunk driver's involved or not, but definitely when a drunk driver's involved, insurance is typically the main source of recovery, and that's something that a lot of people don't understand when they go sit on a jury, is they will see an individual there and not an insurance company. But what they don't know is the insurance company is the one who's actually going to be responsible most of the time for whatever happens in that courtroom. We can't sue the insurance company, however, because they're not the ones who got drunk and hit you, and they're not the ones who may have accidentally run into you. It's unfortunately that person. So I encourage people to understand that when they sit on a jury, that it's not that person always. There's usually an insurance company in the background.
And so you talked about other parties involved. Mm-hmm. Who are some of those other parties? Well,
it depends. There can be several things. It could be bars, could be restaurants, could be people who overserved. I mean, there are several other opportunities. It could be businesses who don't monitor their employees whenever they send them out in company vehicles. It could be several things. We've had some cases recently involving company vehicles who knowingly let their drivers drink on the job. So there are always other things to look at. Make sure you talk to someone and get an opinion.
And so what about property? Do you see that?
Yeah, I mean, yes, definitely. Anytime, if there's an accident, there's at least going to be the automobile damage. Occasionally, a drunk driver may just run into something at your house, like your mailbox or your car or your house. I have a couple of those going on right now. When they run into your house, same thing, contact the insurance company, but before you do that, call a lawyer, see what you can do. Most of the time, you'll need to deal with insurance directly, but always get a free consult before you make any decisions.
Extremely important to seek legal advice.
It is very important, if for no other reason than to just know which direction to go.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. If you would like to contact Lowe Law Firm, they are located at 613 Hickory Street. You can give them a call at 455-1889 or go to lowlawfirm.com.